Well, here we are on Madeira in December in Funchal for a change, and just fancy doing it, you know. Got the bike, cycle around the island, cycle through the mountains, do some walking through the Levadas, as they call them, in December. It was just a whimsical thing. It was that or climb Etna, as I threatened to do in Italy, but I fancied this, you know, something different, away from the Mediterranean. And it was really nice. It's really, really beautiful evening, and it's warm. And it was a bit worried this morning because the flight came in and it was pissing down, and it was quite cold actually. But here we are, Funchal, Madeira, and I'm knackered. 15 hours I've been up. Early start, very little food, cycle ride over. Seriously hilly this place, you know. So I'm pushing it, so I'm having a few beers, get something to eat, chill out, crash out. So I'll speak to you tomorrow. Ciao. Well, I'm getting a whole new respect for Madeira, because it's going to be more difficult than I envisaged. It's a tough one. I've got two comparisons: Corsica for the hills and Scotland for the weather. And I've got to say, I've got a new standard, and it's called Madeiran, because it's going to be, like I say, the hills here are steep. It's one big massive, every road is hilly, there's no flats. It's all steep hills. And I went down the road a couple of miles, and it's like I'd done 20 miles in like 5. So it's going to be a whole new standard of, it's called the Madeiran. Bravo! Where I am, it's in the mountains. Well, it's actually in what do you call it? A Sierra. It's just like a plain, and about 4,000, maybe 5,000 feet up, Madeira, and it's just misty. It is just really, really misty. I can't see more than 100 feet. It is just super misty, and surprisingly cold actually. Although it is December, but still. And the sun is just about to getting through now, and it's 10 o'clock, so yeah. And I'm going further north here, higher into the mountains, so it's going to get even mistier, but it's great. It's a fascinating place. Had a great stay in a hotel which was closed, free, fantastic. Just turned up last night in the dark, you know, fantastic. Didn't pay a penny. But I'm going to carry on in this direction and see where it goes to. So later. Edge here because it's about 2,000 foot straight down, so I don't want to cycle too close to the edge here because this road is effectively blocked, but not for me on a bike, which makes it all the worthwhile cycling, because I can get to places that cars and transport can't get, which is great. But we're going into these mountains here, which looks really nice, interesting. I think the mists are there. Yeah, it's all misty. But I'll speak to you later on. Well, this is going to be fun. There's been a massive rock slide here, a landslide, and the path's been completely vanished. So, what can I say? Oh dear. Have a look at this. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Here we go. Yeah, I'm on the way to this Mt.Pico Grande. It's about 5,000 feet. I must be close, but the mist has descended, as you can see. And I've got 4 hours of daylight left, so I better get a shift on. So I really don't want to get stuck on these mountains in the dark, because I haven't got my tent this time, so I can't pitch on a mountain. Plus, last night was really windy, but I'm going to carry on. Get to the top. See you later. I've just done a really dodgy alpine, just a little bit of an alpine traverse, just down here on this path. I say path, rock face, and you don't want to make any errors here, because if you fall over, you fall down there. There's no effing about. Yeah, I want to get a move on, because I don't want to be coming down on this mountain dark. It's just too risky, and the mists are, as you can see, beginning to set in. So I'm going to get a move on. Well, here we are on top of Pico Grande, 1,650 meters, so nearly 5,000 feet, and I'm above the clouds by a few hundred feet. It's taken me 4 hours to get up here. Get down to about 3, which means I'll just get down by sunset, which is good. and now it's a fairly reasonable descent without any problems. On a reasonably good path actually. Just don't trip up. Down to this local village which I'm going to go to. I'm not going to go to the one I'm staying. I'm going to go to another one and get a cab, possibly tomorrow morning, and stay there in a hotel overnight and have a few beers and just chill out. Yeah, my legs are going a bit now. I've been walking for what, 6 hours, and I've got another an hour and a half of daylight left, so I'm just about making time, which is good. Yeah, I'll speak to you later. Ciao. Well, on the road, I'm in this little village, which I don't even know what the name of this village is. It's just a remote little village in the next valley, which is it's a beautiful area. No hotel. No hotel. So there's no hotel. So I'm going to walk 2 kilometres down this road. And my legs were really getting knackered. And the next time a car comes this way, I'm going to start hitching. Because I just want to get to the hotel, I want to get some beers in, and I want to chill out. Well, I got here, and I got my beer, and my legs are knackered, and I hitched half of it. The guy gave us a lift, I hitched it. And then I went to this bar, and one of the guys said, €15, straight to the hotel, bang on. So yeah, done. I've got to say one thing about Madeira, is that it's bloody hilly, and the hills are extremely steep, and you never get into your stride properly. There's no sort of level ground, so it's a difficult one for cyclists. It's quite a toughie, because some of those hills are really steep. I'm talking about like Hard Knock Pass in the Lake District, 1 in 3. And there isn't just one, it's almost consistent. It's every single hill is a major climb, and there is very, very little, if any, flat of more than a few kilometres at all anywhere on this island. So cycle touring in this island is difficult, and there are lots of tunnels, which, as you probably know, if you're a tourist, you know the score on tunnels, not nice, and some of them are nearly 3 kilometres long, so it's a bit like Norway, where you get these massive tunnels, very little space, and it's dark and it's dodgy. So there are difficulties, but all in all, during December, you can't complain about the weather because it's rather nice. So yes, I'm signing off. I'll speak to you later. Ciao.